Let me say this clearly. Most business owners are not failing because their product is bad. They are failing because their content is random. Posting without strategy, selling without trust, talking without solving anything. And in today's digital world, that doesn't work anymore. In this video, I am giving to you 5 powerful content marketing tips that every business owner and service provider must have in order to win. Not theory, not motivation, just real strategy. And if you stay with me to the end, I will give you one bonus principle that most people ignore. But it is the one that separates businesses that struggle from businesses that scale. If you apply these 5 tips and that one bonus correctly, you won't just get views, you will attract clients, buying clients. I am Pat. If you are ready, let's get started. Tip number 1. Stop selling and start solving. Yes, this content marketing, you do not need to sell at all time. Your audience shouldn't see you as someone who wants to sell 1 or 2 things at all time. Your audience that are on social media are not there to look for adverts. They are there to search for answers. You know, sometimes you will see people searching on Google using AI looking for solutions. These questions they are asking for is what you should be providing answers for. When you consistently solve problems like this, you earn trust. And it is that trust that converts faster than persuasion ever will. So, don't just be online creating content in the name of selling. No, but you should be providing solution, solve problem, look for their pain points and provide solution for that. That is tip number 1. In tip number 2, value is the new currency. Yes, attention may be cheap, like you come online, you see people dancing naked, shaking their bum bum and all of that. These are just attention seekers. This type of audience, when built, they are not buying audience. They are not going to buy anything from you because value is what is rare. There are few people that are providing value. So this value is new currency. For example, if you are reviewing a product, give your best insight. Show that you are a true user of this particular product and you actually understand how this thing works. It is from this insight that people will trust you and then they will tend to buy from you. Not just leftovers, not generic something. You say something like this mic, you say it is working. No, prove that you are the one working with it. Prove that it has served you. If it is cooking, maybe you are trying new delicacy. Prove that you actually know how that thing works. But one thing is that some people think that if they teach how, if they teach enough, people will not buy from them. No, it's not like that. Teach people how to do things free. Those people that you are teaching free will come back and pay you for implementation. Let me give you an example. Myself, I teach people how to use AI to create PowerPoint presentation. Do you know that a lot of my audience will still come back and pay me for the same thing that I've taught them free? When you teach them, they have that trust that you know how to do it and they pay you for it. Your own may not be PowerPoint presentation. I only use that as an example. So you implement in your own area, because the more useful you are, the more unforgettable you become. Tip number 3 is from consistency to intensity. Yes, those CCCC words. Some people always talk about consistency, and I know you too have heard about consistency all this while. But it's not just about consistency. Yes, you have to be consistent. You post regularly. You don't just post once a week and you go and sleep the rest of the week. But if you have been posting once a week, intensify, add like 2 times a week. You know what? One viral post won't build you a business, because that is what is now being taught online. People will now teach you, don't post consistently, don't post volume, because you are going to burn out. Yes, if you do it too much, you may burn out. They are now saying that you should just look for one viral post, use this strategy to create a viral post, that this viral post you can get to where you are looking for, that a video can get 100,000 views. This may be good, but you should understand that one viral post won't build a business for you. So you should post regularly and intensify whatever you are doing that is working, because a simple strategy executed daily beats a perfect plan executed occasionally. Yes, post daily and not once in 2 months. You also should remember that visibility builds familiarity. That is why you see Coca-Cola placing their billboard, their advert here and there. It doesn't mean you don't know Coca-Cola, but they want it to be visible. They want to place it before your face. Why? Because familiarity builds trust, and trust builds sales. So show up even when you don't feel like, even when you don't want to show up. Show up. That is how authority is built. 4. Follow the 80-20 content rule. Yes, you may ask, what is 80-20 content rule? What this thing simply means is that your 80% content should educate, inspire, or entertain. I want you to, if you are in Africa, maybe in Nigeria, look at this guy known as Aproko Doctor. He gives health tips. If you watch his content, you will see that his content mostly educates, and sometimes it inspires people. Again, he uses entertainment. He brings in entertainment feature here and there in order to engage his content. So your content should be 80% either to educate, to inspire, or to entertain. Then use only 20% for direct sales. That is where you now ask people to buy my ebook, buy my products, and all of that. But if you always tell people to buy, they are going to run away. You are not going to build the right audience from that. So you need to earn the attention first, then you monetize later. Tip number 5 is that strategy is the roadmap. Yes, you may now ask, is it not me that said we shouldn't use strategy? Yes, I said so. But it doesn't mean you should just be driving without having a destination. Without a content strategy, you are driving a fast car with no GPS. So you should have a destination, know where you are going. You will burn energy, you will burn time, you will even burn money, but you will end up going nowhere unless you have strategy. So you build your content in step, knowing that this is what you want to achieve. Define your audience on time, define your message, and define your outcome, your expected outcome. Because content without direction is just like digital noise. And finally, the bonus that I promised you. This bonus says, own the audience. Don't rent them. Yes, own the audience, because you may be using social media platform. All the social media platforms are just like rented land. The landlord can kick you out at any time. The landlord here is the algorithm. It can change. They can restrict your account. Something like YouTube, if you violate their policy, they will delete even your content. You may be getting like 10,000 views when you post on Instagram or TikTok, and all of a sudden you post again and you receive like 14 views. What do? So in order to avoid this, drive your followers to your email. Have an email list so that anytime you don't feel like engaging them using social media, you can send them email. Even if the social platform delete your accounts, you will be able to still have your audience. And apart from email list, what is trending now is WhatsApp channel. This one doesn't take anything. Just create a WhatsApp channel. It can even be Telegram channel. Engage them there. You can also drive them to their website. If your website has value, people will always come back instead of going around. They can get back to your website anytime they need your service. So, what am I saying? In this bonus, build an audience you can control, not the one you borrow. Platform may give you reach, but ownership gives you security. Please let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Also remember to like, subscribe and share this video with others who may like it. If you are still confused about content marketing, watch this video that is popping up now. I explain everything for a beginner. I will see you there. Bye.